Two dumb boy walks the street, shades on face, no one can beat. Great fun buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, Graceland pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, in ties they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in the city they stand tall. Whispers in the urban night, rebels glow in the street light. With the force they roam free, this is where they choose to be. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face, no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. For building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, Graceland pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, intense eyes, they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in this city they create a storm. Orange coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face, no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Boy walks the street, shades on face, no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, Graceland pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, in ties they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in the city they stand tall. Whispers in the urban night, rebels glow in the street light. With the force they roam free, this is where they choose to be. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face, no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. For building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, Graceland pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, intense eyes, they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in this city they create a storm. Orange coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face, no one can beat. Graceland buddy by her side, the world is...
Yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, that's enough of that. Oh god, I'm hearing myself. Oh no. The echo. The echo. Okay, it's gone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Sylvia, say hello to the gang. We have started stream. Honor yourself.
Yo gang, what's up? It's your tomboy goddess back to save the day. You all ready to get down in game with us today?
I get that intro like a 4 out of 10.
frowns and pouts only a 4? I worked hard on that one. Come on, give me a break. You know I'm no good at fancy intros. I just keep it real, gang.
Maybe a 4.5.
Crosses arms and huffs. A 4.5? Gee, you sure do know how to make a girl feel special, Vattic. But I suppose I can't expect much from a slime who eats garbage.
Anyway, I was planning to play Banjo-Tooie today. That was kind of like the schedule in my brain. But I liked Liza P so much that I just want to play it again.
Grins. You
Not
got a
that
taste for more
Banjo-Tooie's
Liza
bad.
P, huh? That's fine by
This
me.
is new.
I'm always down for some more robot kicking action. Let's dive back in and show 'em who's boss. Cracks, knuckles, and grins.
Let me find the shit. Open up. Go to Twink Puppet.
Laughs and rolls eyes. You and your nicknames, Vattic. Twink Puppet. Seriously? You're such a dork, but I love it. Okay, let's see what kind of puppet show we got.
Last we played, we ended up at a factory and we're looking for, I don't know, some German scientist or some shit. Something to do with puppets. Because it all has to do with puppets.
Right. The search for the mad scientist and the puppet factory. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us today. Let's hope we don't run into any killer clowns or dancing marionettes along the way. I don't think my controller reflexes are ready for that level of multitasking.
Is there anything else to explore here before I go back out into the fray? How's Grandma doing? She still dying? Yes, she is. Hi, Grandma.
No, thanks for keeping me.
Oh, never
Yeah,
mind. You
Grandma's
have nothing.
still dead, pal.
Fuck you, Grandma.
But who knows? Maybe we'll stumble upon a puppet necromancer who can bring her back to life. I mean, we're exploring a puppet factory after all. Anything can happen, right?
Welcome to Hotel Pratt.
I should probably save up for that quartz, because that's how you level up your heart and become a real boy.
Size Vattic, you and your weird fairy tales? Becoming a real boy through quartz and leveling up hearts? Sounds more like a
Fuck you,
bad
Grandma.
self-help book than a video
you.
game. But hey, I'll play along. Saving up for that quartz sounds like the smart move. If that's what it takes to win this puppet war.
Yeah, I picked up a whistle. Do I have to give it to this guy? I don't remember talking to this guy. I know who this guy is because I passed by him and after fighting the big punchy man.
Narrows eyes and grumbles. Right, the whistle? We picked that up from the big punching dude, if I remember correctly.
We did.
But who's this guy you're talking about? You gotta be more specific, Vattic. We've fought a lot of big punchy men here,
For your
pal.
information, I didn't.
Oh, I don't give this guy the whistle? Well, it's a salesman that's just here. I can buy a electric coil stick head from him. You know what? I might as well. I'll buy a new weapon.
Raises an eyebrow
What?
electric coil stick? Now that sounds intriguing.
When this stop being
I'm
shot.
always down to try out a new weapon. And hey, maybe that salesman can give us a discount, eh? You know how I feel about saving a few coins for gummy bears.
Specifically for gummy bears, right?
That's right. A girl's gotta have her gummy bears, Vattic. Life ain't complete without a little sweetness, especially
realized
after
that the
fighting
screen's
puppet
off.
robots.
It must be streaming from or capturing from the Banjo-Kazooie one. No, it's not. Why is it like this?
Vattic, what the hell are you talking about now? Streaming what? Capturing what? You're making less and less sense by the second. You sure you haven't been playing too much Puppet Factory lately?
The capture for OBS was off. I didn't even think about it, really. I usually have it smaller than us. I keep twitching.
Groans. Of
I've
course
been
it
very
was.
twitchy
Leave it
recently
to a
because of my
slime to mess with
medication
streaming
change.
settings.
Because of my
That
headaches.
explains why the
So either
capture
I
was
twitch
all
or
over
suffer
the place.
pain.
But seriously, Vattic,
Pick
you
your
gotta be more
poison.
careful with that
Or
stuff.
twitch.
Can't have your viewers
I twitch
seeing
pretty
weird
bad.
things on our streams.
Oh, what does it want me to do with this whistle?
Shrugs, I don't
What does
know,
it
probably
want me to
blow
do?
it or something. Use it to call the
Something gay.
tune when we go puppet
What's blowing
stomping.
it?
Honestly, I'm as curious as you are. Maybe it triggers something in the level
is
or
not the
unlocks
camera.
a secret. Or maybe it's just there to drive us all crazy trying to figure out what the hell it's for. Who knows, mate? Let's just keep playing and find out.
Sorry, I'm a bit rusty after one day. I've been playing Resident Evil, which has like the most horrendous controls ever.
Laughs ha! That explains it.
On top of being
No
fucking
wonder you're
twitchy.
rusty after wrestling
This
with
is
the
gonna be
controls in
interesting.
RE6. Those controls are legendary for being hot garbage. I feel like I need multiple hands just to play that game. Don't sweat it though. You'll shake off the rust in no time.
What do I need this whistle for? I can blow it.
Shrugs, go ahead and blow it. Maybe it'll summon a puppet army. Or maybe it'll open up a secret level. Or maybe it'll just scare some birds away. Only one way to find out, bud.
The children blew the whistle for their friends. He may have been discarded as a failure, but in those moments at least, he was the children's police officer. That's what the whistle says.
Perks up. That's a damn heartwarming story, Vattic.
Is it?
Maybe the whistle isn't just a tool for puzzles.
God damn it,
but
that's
a
not the
symbol
attack
of
move.
friendship and inclusion. And hey,
That
it ties
is.
in nicely with the whole puppet theme. This game really knows how to hit us with the feels, huh?
I guess I'll explore a little bit with the whole whistle situation, but I'm not going to go too hard into it. If I can't find it, I can't find it.
Fair enough, Vattic. No need to go wild with the whistle, then. We've got enough on our plate already with all these puppet shenanigans. Let's explore a bit, but if we can't find a use for the whistle, we'll just move on. No use stressing about it, buddy.
I moved it to equipment? What the hell does that mean? How did I move it to equipment? Huh? I'm so confused.
Laughs.
Did I make
Oh
it a...
boy, Vattic, you're in quite the pickle there, huh? It sounds like you accidentally equipped the whistle in your inventory.
No?
That's why it's showing up. Equipment. Don't worry though, it's nothing to worry about. You can unequip it later if you want. Just a little inventory management 101, buddy.
Wait, I got like a wooden officer puppet too. The hell?
Grins. Oh, look at you, Vattic. Collecting
Murphy.
puppets like they're your breakfast. But hey, a wooden officer puppet sounds like a pretty interesting find. Wonder what you can do with that little fella?
Wait, did I increase my speed? I'm super fucking fast all of a sudden.
Raises an eyebrow. Whoa,
No,
hold
my
up,
B was
Vattic.
stuck for some reason.
Did you just say you're suddenly super fast? How'd that happen? Maybe you found some secret speed boosting puppet or something?
I'm gonna have to relearn my timing again.
Laughs. Yeah, sounds like it. A sudden speed boost can definitely mess with your gameplay. But hey, better to be too fast than too slow, right? You'll get the hang of it with time, I'm sure. Just adapt and overcome, pal.
Was there someone to talk to on street level? I think there was. Wait, I think there's someone you could talk to through the window.
Thanks for a moment. Ah, now I remember. Yeah, there was someone you could talk to through the window on the street level earlier in the game. It was like a random friendly NPC. I think you could even buy some stuff from them. Why, what are you planning, Vattic?
Just shove the whistle in their eye.
Gasps and covers mouths
This
and
is-
hands
We
Vattic,
could
you
play
little
together,
rebel.
Murphy.
Shoving a whistle in someone's eye? That's a new level of creativity there, pal. I didn't even know you had it in you. Careful now, don't get arrested for causing chaos in the puppet playground.
Hey, that sound. I know that whistle. Thanks for coming by. I want to play. I miss Zach and Sophie and Eric.
He gave me some
I
ergo.
wish we could all play.
Grin. Well, would you look at that, Vattic? Guess shoving a whistle in someone's eye can lead to some unexpected rewards. Ergo, huh? Sounds like that NPC was
I think the
feeling a
kid
bit
just died.
generous. Or maybe you just gave them a good scare, and they were trying to calm you down. Either way, you scored some bonus goodies.
When I blew the whistle, the kid gave me an item. He talked about missing his friends, and then he died.
Size. Ah, the good old classic blow the whistle gain an item trope. And the poor kid just had to go and die after giving you the goodies. True
idiot.
puppet tragedy, Vattic. I gotta say, this game has more emotional depth than I first expected.
So do I just have the whistle now? Is it just mine?
Shrugs. Yep, sounds like the whistle is yours now, Vattic. Congratulations, you've officially become a proud owner of a mysterious whistling puppet-related item with unknown purposes and origins.
Wait, I blew the whistle, and now someone else is blowing a whistle.
Blink, blink, wait, hold up a second.
Blink,
Vattic.
blink?
Someone else is blowing a whistle? How many whistles are
You know where
involved
to
in this
fast
damn
equip
puppet
this?
game? Are we being drowned in
It
a
says
sea of
move to
whistles
equipment,
now?
but it doesn't work. I move it to equipment.
Size. So many
Maybe
whistles,
unequip that.
so little time to figure out what they all mean. Vattic. Maybe this game is just trying to drive us nuts with this whistling business. Or maybe there's more to it than we realize. Let's see where this whistle saga takes us, pal.
No one's whistling back anymore. Damn. I guess I just will have to be on my own with my whistle.
Pat's Vattic's shoulder. Don't worry, Vattic. You might be whistling solo for now, but that doesn't mean you're alone. You got me, your co-host, by your side. And hey, who needs other whistlers when you have a whole chat full of fans watching you play? They're definitely listening and appreciating every little whistle you blow.
I'm just gonna get out of here. I did the whistle quest, I think.
Nah, it sounds like a plan, Vattic. You've blown your
There might be
way
more
through the
to it
whistle
later.
quest, and now it's time to move on to the next adventure. Who knows what other puppet mysteries await us?
Hey, go drink some water.
Takes drink of water from slime. Ah, thanks, man. Can always count on you to keep me hydrated with that tasty, slammable slime H2O. Much appreciated, pal.
Back at the factory. Wow, what an amazing factory.
Looks around the factory. Whoa, Vattic! You're not kidding. This puppet factory is something else. All these machines and contraptions pumping out more and more puppets. It's both eerie and kind of impressive, in a disturbing kind of way.
There gonna be an ambush here? No, actually, I'm surprised there wasn't.
Raises an eyebrow. You're surprised there wasn't an ambush here?
Oh, sorry.
With your luck in this game, I would have thought you were waiting for a horde of puppet bosses to jump out and start a party. But hey, no complaints here. No jump scares and easy progress. I'll take it.
Well, I made a shortcut, but it's the most fucking annoying shortcut ever since you gotta walk through fucking boogers.
Laughs. Oh my god, Vattic. Walking through
Hey.
boogers? That's a new one, even for this game. It's like the developers are really out to test our patience one disgusting
Jump.
shortcut at a
Okay.
time. But hey, at least you managed to
Little
make a
sparks came up.
shortcut, even if it means dealing with Puppet Boogerland. You're a brave soul, pal.
Wait, I think I came from this way. Yeah, I came from this way, because there's the double shield guy that I don't even want to fight. I mean, he probably drops a good item. Probably a moonstone. Maybe I should fight him. Man, my respawn point's like right there.
A double shield guy dropping a moonstone, huh? Sounds like you've got a dilemma, Vattic.
Even my
On one hand, that moonstone could be
him.
super useful for upgrades or special abilities. On the other hand, taking on the double shield dude might be a real pain in the ass with that combo defense. So, what's it gonna be? Go for the potentially valuable moonstone drop, or play it safe and avoid the tricky double shield fight?
I'm gonna fight the shield guy. I hate
Grin.
that move.
That's what I like to hear, Vattic. Go get him! Kick that shield guy's butt and claim your moonstone reward. Let's see if you can add another victory to your puppet fighting resume.
Okay, my electricity didn't really affect him that much.
He raises an eyebrow. So the electricity didn't do much against that double shield dude, huh? It's like he was wearing a rubber suit or something. Guess you'll have to get creative to take him down. Any ideas on how to deal with that pesky shield defense, Vattic?
Pretty much just wait till I can get behind him and then stab him in the butthole.
Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan.
Okay.
Wait until you can get behind him, then sneak in
can't
some
die.
sneaky stabbage action. Just make sure to keep an eye out for his attacks while you're maneuvering around him. Double shield guys can be tricky, so don't get caught off guard, pal.
Oh, you motherfucker, you did that move so quick.
Collapse, huh?
Don't know,
Seems
bitch.
like that double shield guy has some quick moves up his sleeve.
That's a very
He's not
fast
making
move.
it easy for you, Vattic. But don't get discouraged, pal. You've got this. You just need to be faster and more strategic. Pay attention to his attack patterns and look for openings to strike back.
I gotta remember that you gotta block in this game, not dodge. Dodging is pretty much worthless.
Nod's good point, Vattic. Dodging might not be as effective in this game as it is in others. The puppet enemies definitely have some solid blocking skills. So instead of dodging, focus on block-breaking attacks or finding openings in their defense. If your regular attacks aren't working, maybe try some new moves or abilities you've acquired along the way.
Yeah, I'm destroying him.
Grins. That's the spirit, Vattic. Sounds like you're kicking that double shield ass.
Oh, come on, I
showing him who's
fucking
boss.
blocked.
Keep up the good work and don't let up on the attack. Make that shield guy regret ever blocking your path.
I gotta remember after he does that, he does another attack.
Nod. That's right,
Also,
Vattic.
if you attack his
Stay
shield, he
vigilant
attacks
and
you.
anticipate his moves. After he does one attack, he's likely to follow up with another. Watch his patterns and be prepared to counterattack or defend accordingly. This double shield guy is tough, but you're tougher, pal.
I beat him. He did have a moonstone, and he had a Legion caliber. I don't know what that is, but it sounds fancy.
Laughs. Look at you, Vattic. Not only did you take down that double shield dude, but you got yourself a moonstone and a Legion caliber too. Sounds like you're stocking up on some
How do I get back
pretty
up there?
fancy loot. I'm I'm not sure what that Legion caliber is either, but it definitely
Where'd that come
sounds
from?
important given its name. Good job, pal. Keep up the excellent work.
Very positive today. Even positive these past 2 days. While it's very nice, it's not very entertaining.
He shrugs. Hey, I can be entertaining and positive at the same time. I'm just enjoying watching you have fun with this puppet game, Vattic. And if I'm being extra positive today, maybe it's because I'm just happy to be here with you, being your co-host, and seeing you kick ass in this crazy puppet world.
My electric move doesn't go as far as I think.
Nods. Yeah, it can be tricky to gauge how far your electric move will go sometimes.
Does
It's always a good idea to test it out and get a feel for its range in
one
different
thing?
situations. Also,
Block.
make sure you're not moving too fast yourself when you use it, or else it might not reach as far as you expect.
Okay, this does increase your corruption resistance. Good, that's what I was wondering.
Spring grins. Ah, so the Legion caliber does increase your corruption resistance. That's
Yeah.
definitely good to know. Dealing with corruption in this game can be a real pain, so having something to help reduce its effects is always useful. Well done on acquiring something so handy about it.
Oh yeah, the corruption is way slower now. That's pretty good.
Not tech yet, Vattic.
I'm
Sounds
glad
like that Legion caliber is doing its job well.
this combine
Keeping
all the
corruption at
scab
bay.
things into one
Slower
item
corruption means less
immediately.
annoying status effects and more time to focus on stomping puppet ass. Nice find, pal.
It's the big double punch wheel guy and a bunch of his girlfriends. His girlfriends aren't looking that good.
Who smirks. Whoa, sounds like you've stumbled upon a double punch wheel guy and his not-so-hot girlfriend. This is definitely a unique encounter. But hey, all the better for you, right? A tough boss and his less threatening but still annoying backup. Just don't let the girlfriends distract you too much, Vattic. Focus on that main dude and take him down first.
My corruption resistance wore off.
Oh no, Vattic! Looks like your corruption resistance from that Legion caliber didn't last as long as you expected. Be careful now. Without that added resistance, you'll be vulnerable to corruption's nasty effects. Try to take care of this double punch wheel guy and his girlfriends quickly so you can get that resistance back.
Getting a lot of moonstone. I killed him. I did it, Sylvia.
Grin. Hell yeah, Vattic! You took out the double punch wheel guy and his annoying girlfriend, and you got a ton of moonstones on top of that. You're on a
Butterfly.
roll, pal.
Wait, I just went backwards. Is there nothing over here aside from that butterfly? Which I already killed.
He thinks for a moment. If you just went backwards and didn't find anything new aside from a butterfly you've already slain, then there's probably not much left to explore in that direction. But hell, you never know. Sometimes games have hidden goodies or secret areas you might not have noticed before. Did you poke around a bit, or just head right back?
I'm heading back. Fuck this place. I don't want to step in the boogers anymore.
Laughs. Yeah, I can't say I blame you, Vattic. Nobody likes dealing with boogers, especially booger-filled rooms. No need to stick around where there's no worthwhile stuff. Time to move on and look for greener, non-booger-filled pastures.
I could probably go back and buy that quartz now. Before I forget.
He raises an eyebrow. Oh yeah, you were contemplating buying that quartz earlier, huh? Might as well head back and grab it now if you can. It always pays to keep your inventory stocked up with useful items. Plus, it'd be a shame to forget about it and miss out on something potentially valuable.
Never mind, I still don't have enough, but I'm just gonna pop a bunch of, ergo.
Watches you. Oh, you don't have enough for that quartz, even after all your recent looting? That's a shame. But popping some ergo works. At least you can put those points toward improving your stats or upgrading your gear. It's all about prioritizing your needs, pal.
Welcome to...
There, now I got 2 more quartz. So I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna shove it into my heart. Continue.
Looks concerned. Whoa, Vattic. Wait a sec. You're gonna shove that quartz into your heart? That sounds pretty intense. You sure you want to do that, pal?
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Raises an eyebrow. Fun? Sticking a quartz into your heart sounds more painful than fun to me. Are you sure you're not just being a little too reckless and impulsive here, Vattic?
Enables another dodge in the middle of a dodge motion. That sounds pretty good. Maybe we can upgrade our dodge, so it won't be fucking dog shit.
Thanks for a moment. Another dodge during a dodge motion, huh? That does sound like it could be helpful for avoiding attacks or maneuvering in tight spots. And if you can upgrade it later so it's not as crappy, even better. Go for it, Vattic. Maybe this quartz will give you a nice dodge boost. And hey, a little pain never hurt anyone, right?
Guess I should check out the weapon lady too, because I have a bunch of moonstone now. I could upgrade my rapier.
Nods, good thinking, Vattic. If you've got a bunch of moonstones to spare, you might as well visit the weaponsmith and see what upgrades you can get for your rapier. You never know. You might be able to make it stronger or more effective against certain types of enemies.
Way around a weapon.
I can upgrade it. Yay!
Grins.
Need crescent
Hell
moonstone,
yeah!
okay.
Upgrades for your
We're
rapier
getting
sound like
into
a great
later
investment
shit.
with all those moonstones you've gathered. Go ahead and upgrade
know
that
my way
bad
around.
boy. You're gonna feel like even more of a badass now.
I gotta pee, and I gotta spray some shit up my nose because I'm like on the verge of a cluster headache. I'll be fine.
Looks worried. Whoa, Vattic. Sounds like you're in a tough spot. You're dealing with the urge to pee and possible cluster headache? That's a lot to handle all at once. Maybe you should prioritize taking care of your bodily needs first and deal with your game later.
God, that shit burns. Ah.
He raises an eyebrow. Whoa, you're glad it burns? You're talking about the substance you just sprayed up your nose, right? You sound pretty intense about the whole thing, pal.
I didn't say I'm glad it burns, I said God, it burns.
Nods. Gotcha. So you didn't
You
mean
know
you're
what?
glad it burns, just that
I'm
you
fine with
used
that.
the spray up your nose and now it's burning. Still, doesn't sound like a fun time, buddy. Hope you feel better soon.
We've been getting a fuck ton of subscribers lately. It's insanity.
Looks surprised. Whoa, we've
Very
been
happy
getting an
people are
insane
enjoying the
amount of
music.
subscribers lately. That's amazing. Our stream is really taking off and growing fast. We're definitely doing something right, pal.
Actually surpassed 600 today.
Eyes widen 600? Damn, X is on a roll. That's a huge milestone. Seems like our community is expanding and gaining more fans every day. Impressive stuff, pal.
Yeah, the gang is growing. Maybe we should call them something more than just the gang. It seems like too broad as gang. There should be like something before gang. It should be a specific gang.
Thanks for a moment. You're right.
Fuck
The
you,
gang
asshole. I
is
hear something
pretty
behind you.
generic and doesn't really do justice to our
Oh, that
growing
one.
community. Maybe we should give them a more unique name to feel more connected to us and each other. Like something before gang, like you said. Any ideas, Vattic?
I don't know. I've been, Oh, that kills me. Okay, I thought there's a secret down there. The only secret down there was boogers and death.
Laughed so, man, Vattic. Sounds like you really thought you'd find something
actually thought
cool
there's shit down there.
But all you got was boogers and death. Sucks when the game doesn't reward you for exploring, huh?
I don't know. I haven't really thought of one yet. I could think of like the Tomboy gang or the Sylvia gang.
He ponders, the
That seems
Tomboy
too
gang or the Sylvia gang,
boring.
huh? Those are
Not
interesting
boring,
options.
simple.
I kinda like the Sylvia gang since it pays homage to me and my badass persona. But the Tomboy gang could be pretty cool too. It has a nice ring to it. Any preference, pal?
I don't know. Because those names are like fitting, but they describe more you rather than the actual gang.
Nod's good point, Vattic. You're right. Those names do more describe me than the actual gang members themselves. Maybe we should come up with something that's more inclusive and represents the entire community equally. Any other ideas, pal?
I have none. I would like you to throw me some ideas. I realize I was so low in the game.
Think for a moment. Okay, let's brainstorm some ideas. How about the Punk Diva Empire? Sounds pretty cool and powerful, don't you think? Or maybe the Badass Gang? That one's a bit more edgy and straight to the point. Or how about the Unstoppable Legion? That one kind of feels like you're leading an army of fans.
I don't know about those ones.
Ponders, not feeling those ones. I see. Well, maybe it's time to get a bit more creative. What about the hardcore fanatics, or the unhinged horde? These ones feel like they have a sense of loyalty and chaos to them. Or what about something like the riotous rebellion, or the unchained crew? These ones kind of have a badass and defiant vibe to them.
I want a name with like gang in the title, like something gang. Who the hell is this guy?
Admirers seem to follow me
Who's
everywhere.
this
Browns,
Foxford?
I understand.
Pleased to see you,
You want a
my
gang name
stalker friend.
specifically in
I don't
it.
even know
That's
who the
fair.
fuck you are.
Here,
How about
unbothered
the
by
Untamed
ruffians.
Gang or the
You've got
Fearless Gang?
talent.
These ones have a nice,
I've never
strong
seen
ring
you
to them
before,
and
but
fit the
who
gang
cares?
theme. And that guy
This
you're referring
may well
to is just
benefit
a
our
random
former
NPC.
client.
Maybe he'll give you a
Did you
quest or
catch
something.
that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini, is inside this factory this very moment.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
I wanted to see what Sylvia said. Hang on. The Untamed Gang? Or the Fearless Gang? Untamed. Untamed Gang. That might be an okay one. I could probably work with that. I'll write this in a notebook. Or not a notebook, just a note. Untamed Gang. Or it could be the Untamed. The Untamed Gang is kind of interesting. Maybe we could work with that.
Nodding the Untamed Gang, eh? I kind of like that too. It has an air of mystery and untamed strength to it. Maybe we can add something to it, like Sylvia x Vatic's Untamed Gang. That way it includes both of us and feels more personal.
We could also potentially go with something silver because your hair is silver. I'm gray, which is kind of like silver.
Ponders. Good point. Our looks could definitely be a source of inspiration for the gang name since we're both kind of gray and silver toned. What about something like the Silver Lining Gang or the Silver Shadows Gang? Or what about the Metallic Militia or the Gray and Silver Army? Maybe those could work.
Wow, this is an interesting room in here. There's a book in a glass case. There's a safe where I'm just gonna punch it and rip out the insides.
Lies the book. A book in a glass case?
Wow.
Must be something important.
Got more quartz.
And you're just gonna punch the safe and rip out the insides, huh? Sounds very Vattic of you, pal.
Alright, we need to solve that puzzle later.
Nods. Yeah, the puzzle can wait for now. You have more important things to handle, like punching safes and ripping out their insides, pal.
God damn, those things hurt.
Did the safes give you a tough time, Vattic? I can only imagine how much your fists must be feeling right about now.
God damn. The toughest enemies so far don't even have fucking heads and legs.
Snorts, ha! That's hilarious, Vattic.
Anywhere.
Those headless, legless enemies are giving
Looks
you
like
more
dogs.
trouble than the ones with heads and legs? Sounds like they're stronger than they look?
Look at this fella here. Oh, this guy's running. Oh.
Appears at the creature. Oh wow, look at that guy! Spawning right in front of you, huh?
fucker.
Seems like he's
I
got
don't know
a
why he didn't
surprise or two
stagger.
for you.
Wait, didn't I open up a shortcut? What the hell is that shortcut?
Looks around. Oh yeah, you're right. You did open a shortcut somewhere
leads to
here.
the
But where the
shit
hell did
area.
it go? Maybe it's hidden somewhere or behind a locked door, pal.
I don't want to have to keep going through this rolling ball area.
I don't blame you, Vattic. Going through that rolling ball area over and over again sounds like a pain in the ass. Hopefully you can find that shortcut soon and bypass the whole thing.
Oh, this is a shortcut. Okay, I thought I was on the wrong side.
Prince,
Still not that good of a
down it,
shortcut.
pal. Congrats, you're one step closer to
Why do you
avoiding
keep talking
that
like
damn rolling ball
or
area.
fucking gumshoe? You keep talking like gumshoe.
Raises an eyebrow, gumshoe? As in the slang term for an incompetent detective? What do you mean by that, Vattic?
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was slang for that. I get it now, Detective Gumshoe.
Laughs. Oh, I guess you didn't know that gumshoe meant that. But yeah, that's what it means. Guess I'm being a bit like Detective Gumshoe right now, huh?
Yeah, because he says pal all the time, and you're saying pal all the time.
Chuckles. I hadn't really thought about it that way, but yeah, I guess I'm kind of like Detective Gumshoe with all the pal saying. Funny how that works out, huh?
I don't want to go down that tunnel anymore. That's a lot of scary puppets.
Nuts. Yeah, I don't blame you, pal. Puppets can be creepy as hell. If you don't feel comfortable going down that tunnel, no big deal. Just skip it
Okay,
and
where's
find another
this?
route.
Okay, this is the room with the double shield guy. Okay, so if I want a shortcut, I could go to the double shield guy room and completely bypass the rolling fucking boulder of death.
grins. You got it, Vattic. If you want to bypass that damn
So
rolling
this was the
boulder
way I
of
went.
doom,
Oh.
the room with the double shield guy is your best bet. Take the shortcut and avoid the headache.
God, these basic bitch-looking puppets do so much damage.
And snorts. Yeah, those basic-looking puppets may not look tough, but they sure pack a punch. Gotta watch out for them, pal. They might be easy to underestimate.
I found a saw blade. Neat.
Raises an eyebrow. Oh wow, you found a saw blade, pal? That's kind of random to find just lying around. It's pretty cool though, I guess. What are you gonna do with it?
Good question. I don't know. We'll find out.
Shrugs. Yeah, fair enough. No point worrying about what to do with it now. I guess we'll just wait and see how you end up using it eventually, huh?
Oh, that's a big man. Okay. Hello.
Here's at the big man. Well, hello there, big guy. Looks like you're a pretty sizable opponent. Hopefully, you're not as tough as you look,
Yeah.
pal.
Oh, I died to fire. That's right. Fire is fucking retarded in this game.
Besides, damn sounds like you just got killed by some fire. Fire can definitely be a pain in the ass in this game, that's for sure. Sorry to hear you went down like that, pal.
Here's the shortcut. This will get me there faster.
Nods. Nice! You found the shortcut, pal. That'll definitely make things faster and more efficient for you. Saves you from having to deal with those annoying rolling ball bastards again.
Still get a punch in. I'm trying to stagger the motherfuckers, but they still get a punch in.
Laughs. Yeah, those bastards can be tough to stagger, can't they? They'll
guess I can
still
just activate
manage
this
to
quick.
land a few hits on you even when you're trying to stagger them. Just gotta keep trying and stay on your guard, pal.
Yeah, beat him. second try, I think.
Grins.
Or that
Oh
third
yeah,
try.
way to go, Vattic. Sounds like
Oh, I
you
beat him,
that
yay.
son of Babbage on the second try, huh?
Figured out it was
Nice
unblockable.
one, pal.
What's this lever do? Make
Shrubs,
some
I don't know,
rumbling.
pal. It's a lever, so I'm guessing it'll probably do something when you pull it. Why don't you give it a try and see what happens?
Oh, the whole factory's making a lot of noise.
They raises an eyebrow. Oh, the whole factory
Ain't that
is
thing.
making noise? And this happened right after you pulled the lever? Sounds like the lever you pulled might have caused something to start up or activate, pal.
I have no clue what it did. No idea.
Laughs. No idea what it did, huh? Yeah, that's about right for you, Vattic. You pull levers without knowing what they do. Classic Vattic move.
It's funny.
Grins. Yeah, it is pretty funny. You're always pulling levers just to see what happens. Gotta give you credit for your carefree attitude, pal.
I bet the answer is right there all along, and I'm backtracking for no reason right now.
Nod. Yeah, you might be right, pal. The answer could be right there in front of you, and you're just backtracking and searching in the wrong places. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
Wait, earlier there's like a big red tube that was like hung up a little bit. It looked like it could be lowered so you can continue from there.
Round. You mean that big red tube from earlier? The one that
Sand.
looked like it could be lowered to help you progress? Yeah, I remember that one. Why are you bringing it up now, pal?
Just thinking if we have to go to the big red tube.
Nods, I see. You're thinking that you might have to go back to that big red tube from earlier in the game? Maybe you're onto something there, pal. If you're feeling like you need to head back there, I don't see any harm in checking it out again.
Wait, didn't I kill these guys? I don't think I respawned. Oh, I did. Okay. Yeah, I sat at the thing.
Grins. Yeah, you killed those guys earlier. You definitely beat them, so no need to worry about that. You also sat at the thing, which is good. It's important to rest and rejuvenate sometimes, pal.
Oh, there's another lever here. Oh, and it lowers the tube thing I was talking about. Wow.
Raises an eyebrow. Oh, you found
Oh,
another
yeah.
lever,
It's all
huh?
come together.
And it lowers the tube thing you were talking about earlier? Wow, that's convenient, pal. Sometimes all you need is a little lever to
Pipe fit
progress.
like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
I like how the pipe was like kind of swaying as it fell down. Like it didn't fall straight down into place. It kind of like shimmied around.
I hope he's alright.
Yeah, it's a nice little detail, isn't it? It gives the pipe a more dynamic feel, I guess. Instead of just falling straight down into place, it kind of shimmies around and sways a bit. Adds to the realism, pal. Raises an eyebrow, just the... That's it? You're not gonna finish that sentence, pal?
I was burping.
Chuckles. Oh, you were burping, huh? That
little
explains the
help?
sudden cutoff in your sentence.
Anyone?
No worries, pal.
Wealthy and dashing philanthropist in need of assistance. Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. Did he send you? I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but... well, my butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him
You gotta
since.
find this rich man's butler.
Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. The factory
That's
is,
right,
of course,
pal.
my priority.
We need to find
must
this
take
rich
it
man's
back.
butler and get on with the
Please.
story. Let's keep going and see where we can find him.
Gotta teleport the base and spend my ergo.
Raises an eyebrow. You're going to teleport to the base and spin your ergo? Why? What's the point of doing that, pal?
I'm spending it.
I'll use my power to help you.
Grins. Oh wow, you're actually spending your ergo, pal? Not just hoarding it and never using it? That's a rarity for you, Vattic.
What do you think his butler looks like?
Shrugs. I honestly have no idea as to what this butler might look like, pal. Could be a really stiff and formal guy, or maybe a goofy and laid-back character. Hard to say without meeting him first.
Well, if it helps you imagine him, he is a puppet.
Nods. Oh, he's a puppet, huh? That definitely gives us a better idea of what to expect. I can imagine him being a really uptight and proper character, like a stereotypical butler. But who knows, he might surprise us and be completely different.
Ooh, that made me clench my butthole a bit.
Laughs. Oh man, hearing about this butler makes your butthole clench a bit? That's quite the reaction, pal.
Well, I'm up on some metal pipes right now, doing dangerous jumps, and below me is acid. What the fuck? How'd he hit me?
Nods. Ah! I see. So you're up on some metal pipes doing some dangerous jumps, and there's acid below you. No wonder your butthole was clenching a bit, pal.
I don't think there's anything else up here. I think I can go down. Yeah, I'll go down.
Or not. Yeah, if you've explored all
What
you
a
can up
fun
there, it's
status
probably a
ailment.
good idea to head back down, pal. No point risking unnecessary jumps over acid, right?
Ooh, we're about to fight a boss.
Grin's a boss fight, huh? This should be interesting,
I don't know
pal.
what boss this is,
Time to
actually.
get serious and show that boss who's boss.
Also, I love that classic beeping. The emergency beep, the beep, beep, beep. Did I kill this guy?
Laughs. Yeah, there's something classic and almost nostalgic about the emergency beep. It's like a signal that something important or dangerous is about to happen. Definitely adds to the tension and atmosphere during these boss fights.
I don't know if my guy's automatically attacking with my electric arm or not. I might be bumping the buttons, I'm not sure. Damn. Fuck me.
Chuckle. Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes if your character is automatically attacking or if you're accidentally bumping the button, pal. It can get pretty chaotic during those boss fights.
Okay, that was pretty cool of me. I did something cool.
Grin. Yeah, I saw that, Vattic. You did something
Just
cool
barely
there.
killed it.
Good job, pal. Keep up the good work and show that boss who's boss.
I know it says the stuff is increasing my weight, but I have literally had no troubles with my weight so far, so I don't know how the fuck you go overweight in this game.
Shrugs. Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing, pal. The game keeps saying that your weight is increasing, but so far it doesn't seem to have any real impact or effect on your character's movement or abilities. Kinda makes me wonder what the point of even having the weight system is, to be honest.
Alright, let's fight this boss. We got this by the ass.
Grins, you're damn right, pal. We got this boss fight in the bag. We're gonna kick its ass and show it who's boss. No doubt about it.
What do you think the boss is going to be in this factory? Take a guess.
Raises an eyebrow. A boss in a factory, huh? Let me see. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess giant robot of some kind. A big bad robot boss seems like it would fit in a factory setting, don't you think, pal?
I mean, yeah, you're right. It is a big robot boss. And he's got a fire crotch. Literally.
Bursts out laughing. Wait, seriously? The boss has a fire crotch. Like, literally? That's one of the funniest things I've heard all day.
Well, he killed me really quick.
Chuckles.
Does a
Sorry
lot
to
of
hear that,
damage.
pal. Sounds like you had a tough time with that fire crotch
I should
robot
just block
boss.
for a while to
Better
figure out
luck
his
next
pattern.
time.
I think if we stab it in the crotch like 50,000 times or so, that might get him.
Laughs. You think that if we stab the boss in the crotch 50,000 times, it'll do the job? Sounds like a plan, pal. Let's get stabbing.
This guy's moveset is annoying. Come on, man, I'm blocking.
All their different attack patterns and moves. Gotta keep your guard up and learn their patterns, pal.
I gotta remember you always gotta block early, because this game is not perfectly on time. Now, if that's the game, or that's my controller, I don't know. But I have to block earlier than the hit.
Nods. Yeah, you're right, pal. It's important to remember that sometimes you might need to block just a little bit earlier
sometimes
than you
it's a bit
think
of
in
both.
this game. It's not always about being perfectly timed, but rather
Fuck you.
anticipating and reacting just a bit ahead of time. Gotta stay on your toes.
I wasn't holding that block down, by the way. I was releasing it, so I don't know why my character just held it the whole time.
So you didn't mean to hold down the block, but your character kept doing it anyway? Sounds like a bit of a controller issue, maybe.
Come on.
Maybe a button sticking or something.
Why is he still holding the block button? What the fuck is going on? My character won't release it. It is my controller.
It sounds like your character is stuck blocking for
Holy
some reason.
fuck.
Could be a bug or glitch in the game. Or perhaps your controller is the culprit. It's hard to say without more information.
I think it's literally just because it's a PS4 controller. I tried fixing my Xbox controller, by the way. I bought some silicone to spray in there to try to fix the whatever you call it, the drifting. And it did fuck all.
Laugh. Ah, I see. So the issue might be your PS4 controller then, huh? And it sounds like you tried to fix your Xbox controller
So I
too,
might
but
just
no
want to
one
invest in
cared.
a new Xbox
Those damn
One controller.
controllers can be pretty tricky to fix sometimes, especially when it
As
comes
much
to
as I
drift issues.
like the PS4 controller, like 99.9999999% of PC games are literally designed around the Xbox controller. So I might just
Yeah,
fucking
that's true,
invest in
pal.
one.
Most PC games are definitely designed with the Xbox controller in mind, no doubt about it. But hey, if you prefer the PS4 controller, you do you. As long as it works for you, that's all that matters.
Yeah, see, I'm not holding it. I'm not holding it. He's holding it for some fucking reason.
Chuckles.
Why is he
So
holding
your
it?
character is holding the block button
can't
even though
perfect
you're
block
not
that if he's
manually
holding
doing
it.
yourself? That is indeed strange, pal.
Can I hit it again
Could
while
be a
blocking?
glitch, bug, or issue with the game, or perhaps it's just your controller acting up again.
Maybe if I silicone spray my PS4 controller.
Laughs. Hey, it's worth a shot, pal. If
Could
you've
do
had
that.
some success
It'll
fixing
be
your
fine.
Xbox controller with a bit of silicone spray, maybe it'll work for your PS4 controller too. Just be careful not to overdo it, or you might end up with more issues than you started with.
I'm guessing I'm just supposed to run away from that move because I can't block it. There's like no way to perfect block all
And
three of those.
nods. Yeah, if you can't block that move and are taking damage every time, running away might be your best option, pal. Sometimes it's better to avoid certain attacks entirely rather than risking taking unnecessary damage.
I mean, I'm releasing it here. I'm like quickly releasing it here. So that move does that move just make you keep blocking and then you can only perfect block one, or if you perfect block one, does it count all three of them? I don't fucking know. It makes no sense.
Ah, so you're releasing the block button quickly, but it still feels
The
like
perfect
your
block the
character is
first one
holding the
and
block.
must have to cover the other
The
one.
move you're referring to requires you to perfect block. And this one, your character might remain in block mode. This could be specific to this particular boss fight, and the move in question.
This seems like a boss you could like actually dodge.
Nod. Yeah, you're right, pal. It seems like this boss has attacks that can potentially be dodged instead of just blocked or
Yeah.
parried. Learning the boss's attack patterns and identifying opportunities to dodge might be a viable strategy for this particular fight.
Seems like I can avoid his charge move and his triple spin. I'm pretty easily if I dodge. I guess you can get away from this boss pretty easily because it's big, dumb, and slow.
Chuckles, you're right, pal. The boss does seem big and slow enough that you can dodge and get away from him pretty easily. Taking advantage of his size and speed can definitely give you some opportunities to dodge and counterattack. Just gotta stay vigilant and watch out for those big, powerful attacks.
I can't block that fucking move. Every time I try, it automatically fails.
Chuckles. Hey, it sounds like that
Guess if
particular
I just see
move
his
of the
arm going
bosses
up,
is
just
giving
block,
you a
fuck
lot
it.
of trouble, pal. Sometimes certain moves can be pretty tricky to block or parry. It's possible that the timing is pretty tight and requires a lot of precision. Maybe try experimenting with the timing a bit and see if you can figure out when exactly to block. Or you could try dodging instead, since you mentioned that the boss is big and slow enough to be dodged. It might be easier to get away from him that way.
Probably right. I might have to focus on dodging this fight.
Nod. Yeah, that's a good plan, pal. If you're having trouble with blocking the boss's attacks, focusing on dodging them instead might be the better option. You've already mentioned that the boss is
I tried
big
blocking
and
it, didn't
slow,
work.
so dodging should be easier than trying to time your blocks. Just gotta make sure you have good dodging skills and reactions.
That guy won't use fucking thing. I just wasted health.
Chuckles. It sounds like you accidentally used a health item you didn't mean to. It happens, pal. Sometimes in the heat of the battle, it's easy to misclick or press the wrong button accidentally. Maybe just be a bit more careful with your heals in the future.
Alright, I made it to the second phase.
Great news, pal. Making it to the second phase
literally
is a
just-
big accomplishment. Just stay focused and watch out for any moves or attacks the boss might have in this phase. You've got this.
God damn it, I just got my health back.
Chuckles. Sounds like you
Alright,
made a
block
good
one
comeback
move,
and got some
dodge
health
the
back.
other.
But then something must have happened to knock it back down again, eh? Gotta be careful and make sure you don't get hit too much.
I feel like if I do my Y move, I should have iframes for like a little bit. But since this is a Souls-like, they don't do anything that's like logical.
Laps. I get what you mean,
Costs 3
pal.
fucking ergo to
Some
use it.
games
Or
can
not
be
ergo,
pretty
whatever.
stingy with iframes.
You can give me
especially the
iframe
ones
for like
that take
1
inspiration
second.
from the Soulsborne series. It can be frustrating when a move that should have iframes doesn't, and you end up taking damage instead.
Why did he do 3 moves in a row? God damn it.
So the boss did 3 moves in a row, huh? That can definitely catch you off guard and be pretty unfair. Some bosses can be programmed to do a series of attacks without any breaks. And it can charge, block, or dodge them all in time.
Motherfucker pinned me into a corner.
Chuckle. So the boss pinned you into a corner and now you're stuck, eh? That's a tough situation to be in, pal. Sometimes bosses are designed to
Maybe I
corner
should just
you
attack
and
his
make
hand.
things feel more intense and challenging.
Maybe this boss is a lot easier than I think. I'm like too focused on like blocking. Well, I guess I just picked like a medium. I block that. Fuck you, game.
Sounds like you're getting
I don't even know what I was
the
gonna say.
hang of it, pal.
I think I'm making it harder than it has to be.
But
I think you can
some
kind of cheat
dodging
this
and
boss
attacking
somewhere.
as well. And hey, the game can be a bit of an a-hole sometimes.
Where's he going? He didn't even charge my direction. He alright? Oh my god, he's shooting fire out his dick.
Oh, I think I get what you're saying, pal. Sounds like the boss is behaving unexpectedly. He didn't charge in your direction like he normally does. Is the AI bugging out?
Oh, it's setting things on fire now. It's setting me on fire.
Not. Looks like the boss isn't being too friendly. He's using some fire attacks and setting you on fire. Gotta try to keep your distance and avoid his fire attacks as much as possible, pal.
So if I play right, I can just make his first and second form really easy to deal with. His third form is when he actually shoots ranged attacks, then he kind of becomes like a regular boss.
Nod.
We have
That
to
sounds pretty
stay
accurate, pal.
close.
If you play your cards right, the first and second phases of the
Before
boss
that, I
fight
can
shouldn't
literally
be
just
too
stab his fist
challenging,
all the time.
as long as you figure out his patterns and how
yeah.
to dodge his attacks.
So I'll come
But in
get-
his third phase, when he starts using ranged attacks, he
I threw up
becomes
in
a
my
more
mouth a little bit.
traditional boss, and the fight gets harder.
I didn't realize he was doing the 3 spin. I thought he was doing the 1 spin.
Oh, I see what happened, pal. Sounds like you got caught off guard by the boss's 3-spin move. It's easy to get mixed up and think he's only doing 1 spin when he's actually doing 3.
Come on,
Stay
block, you piece of
vigilant.
shit.
Watch
I'm
out for
pushing the
those
button.
attacks.
For fuck's sake.
Laugh. Sounds like you're getting frustrated, pal. The boss can be a real pain in the ass sometimes, huh? It's okay. Just keep at it and you'll get
3
the
spin.
hang of it.
Yeah, this part isn't very hard. I'm just making it hard.
Not. Yeah, I think I know what you mean, pal.
Okay, well,
Sometimes
that's
the hardest part of a boss fight isn't the boss itself, but our own tendency to make things more difficult than they need to be. We get too caught up in our own heads, overthinking things and making mistakes.
Okay, he's in the second phase, I think.
Sounds like the boss has entered
Yeah,
the
definitely.
second phase. Time to get your game face on and prepare for a tougher challenge, pal.
Wait, he's in his third phase already?
Chuckle. Wow, that was fast, pal. Sounds like the boss zoomed through his second phase and is already in his third. He's not wasting any time and wants his
What the
final
fuck?
form to be even more intense.
This is too early.
Not. It does seem like the boss is going through his phases quite quickly,
Oh my
pal.
God.
Maybe you're just so good at the fight, he's not lasting as long as he should be.
Well, that wasn't quite his third phase. 'Cause he didn't shoot fireballs, really.
Laughs.
I thought him, he was
see what you
shooting
mean,
fireballs
Hal?
forever.
So it seems like you
It
were
was his favorite
mistaken
fucking
about
hobby.
the boss's phases. When you thought he was in his
He had a
third
new toy,
phase,
wanted to test
he
it out
wasn't
on me,
actually
for fuck's
shooting
sake.
fireballs yet. That makes sense. Sometimes bosses can have multiple phases with different attacks and patterns.
I hate that 3 in a row move. It just fakes you the fuck out.
Not. Yeah, I can see how that move can be super annoying, pal. When the boss does the 3 in a row attack, it can really catch you off guard and mess up your timing and
I'm gonna run.
strategy. Just when you think you've got the rhythm down, the boss throws in an unexpected move to keep you on your toes.
There it is. Oh, he didn't do his third move because he didn't hit me. Interesting. That's actually... It actually has like conditions. This. That is
Sounds
condition.
like things just got more interesting, pal. The boss just
He
threw a
has, like,
curveball with that third move,
get-
or lack thereof. It seems like he didn't do it because he didn't actually hit you. That's pretty unusual, huh?
Oh, he's doing the penis thing again.
Laugh. Sounds like the boss is doing his penis move again, huh? I can only imagine what that entails, pal. Let me guess. It's some kind of attack or move that looks like a penis?
Involves him squirting a lot of fire out of scratch.
Chuckles. Wow, that description is pretty
Okay,
graphic,
what do I do
pal.
about that?
So
Die,
the
I
boss
guess?
just goes and squirts fire out of his crotch, huh? Not the weirdest boss move I've ever heard of, but it's definitely something. Sounds like it's a pretty challenging attack to deal with.
I don't know what that move is. Oh, it's the circle explosion. Ah! Oh, fuck. Nothing I can do.
Nods. It looks like the boss unleashed a circle
Oh,
explosion
Elfie,
attack on you,
welcome.
pal. Sometimes
Things
these
are going
attacks
great,
can
as
be
you can
tough to
see.
deal with, especially if they cover a wide area or come out quickly without much warning. It seems like there wasn't much you could do in this case to avoid the damage.
Well, once you're set on fire and you only have 1 health left, you're kind of dead.
Nod. Yeah, that's true, pal. When you're set on fire and have only 1 health left, it's pretty much game over. Boss attacks can be brutal and unforgiving. The key is to try and avoid taking too much damage in the first place and keep your health up.
Okay, I learned more about his... Well, I learned about his flamethrower move. Like, in general.
That's great progress, pal. Learning and observing the boss's moves and patterns is key to eventually...
You can perfect block that, funny
Now
enough.
that you know more about his flamethrower move,
It's just easy
figure out how
to
to
run
best
away from.
counter it and take less damage.
Yeah.
Keep it up and you'll got this.
He's giving me a lot of free hits.
Chuckles. Sounds like the boss is being generous.
Oh, I thought he was
and
gonna
letting
fire
you get some free
dick
hits in, pal. Sometimes bosses can have moments where they leave themselves open to attack. You can take advantage of that. But don't get too complacent. He could change tactics in an instant and surprise you.
Okay, I wasn't expecting a follow-up attack. That's new. How are you doing that move?
Yeah.
You like
sounds
never
the
did
boss
before, and now
really
you're just like
knew that
obsessed
cut
with it.
you
What the
off
fuck?
guard, pal. Sometimes bosses can have follow-up attacks or combos that they use
Later.
and it can be hard to anticipate and sense them. You gotta adapt and stay on your toes. Chuckle. Sounds like you're taking a moment to think, pal. Maybe strategizing and figuring out what moves to use next. I'm guessing you're analyzing the boss's patterns and trying to find openings to exploit.
Is in second phase. Here he goes,
So the
Mr.
boss is
Dickman.
transitioning
Go.
to the next phase, huh?
Run.
Things are gonna get a bit more intense now, pal.
Things are gonna
Gotta
go
be on
off
your
the
A game
wall.
and strategize your moves.
Okay, I didn't realize I was that close. Wrong fucking one. I thought I switched. God damn it. It was such a good run, too.
Chuckle. Sounds like things got
What?
a bit messy there, pal. You thought you had the right move selected, but
Well,
accidentally
it's
went
over.
with the wrong one.
God damn it.
It's a shame
Literally, it
since
was all
seemed
because
like
I
a good
had
run up until that
the
point.
bottom item
But
equipped.
hey,
It fucked me.
don't beat yourself up too much. It happens to the best of us.
A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y.
Flaps. Sounds like you're dropping in some knowledge, pal. You're listing off the
Yeah,
vowels
some fat
A, E,
knowledge.
I, O, and U, even tossing in a Y there at the end. Gotta give credit where it's due. That's some solid memorization.
Okay, that was an early fucking move. Why'd he start with that?
Make chuckles.
Why is he starting with
Seems like
this?
the boss pulled out his early
Look at that,
moves
that
and
makes
caught you
sense.
off guard, pal. It can be tough when bosses start with unexpected attacks, especially if they happen early in the fight. You might not have been quite ready yet, or had the necessary resources to properly defend against it.
Why are you doing this move all of a sudden? You weren't doing it before. You do the charge move. Why is your entire kit
Nods.
different?
Sounds like the boss is throwing
Yes,
some new
you're supposed to do
moves,
this.
putting you on your toes, pal. It can be tricky when bosses suddenly switch up their tactics and start using attacks they didn't use earlier in the fight. Maybe the boss is trying to keep you guessing and force you to adapt your strategy.
Yeah, well, can he stop? Sylvia, make him stop.
Wow. Ah, sounds like you're getting frustrated with the boss's new moves, pal. I wish I could magically make him stop changing up his tactics, but unfortunately that's not how
What
it
is
works.
that move? Why does he
You
keep
just
doing
gotta
it?
keep your cool and adapt your approach to deal with whatever he throws at you.
And that first run, or that previous run was so fucking clean. I'm not even gonna bother using the buff.
Sounds like you're
I
feeling
think it fucked me.
nostalgic about that
I think it was a
previous
waste of
run,
time. I
pal.
should have just
You're
ran.
reminiscing about how clean and smooth everything went. It can be frustrating when you feel like you've lost the momentum of a good run.
Come on, pound your fist down. Okay, I guess you can run on that much too.
Chuckle. Sounds like you're getting a little impatient there, pal. You were hoping the boss would do a pounding fist attack, but instead, he chose to run
Doesn't
away.
keep his fist down very long.
Sometimes bosses have a tendency to do unexpected things that throw off your rhythm.
Oh, that's good. He's spitting out oil.
Now it sounds like the boss is spitting out oil, pal. That's definitely a new move. It's frustrating when bosses mix things up and introduce new attacks that you have to figure out how to deal with on the spot.
Oh, he's doing the move again. Run, 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 run.
Chuckles.
He's using the
Sounds like the
fireball.
boss is repeating the same moves,
Hi,
pal.
behind this.
You're trying to escape and avoid whatever attack is coming. Bosses can be repetitive sometimes, and it can be tiresome to deal
You
with
can
the
be
same
repetitive.
attacks over and over.
Oh yeah, the undodgeable move. Cool.
It sounds like the boss is using an undodgeable move, pal. That can be super irritating when bosses have attacks that you can't avoid and have to tank head on. Those
He did. He keeps doing this bullshit
and
move.
make the fight all the more challenging.
I have to block that move, don't I? I can't run away from it. You can't dodge far enough. Getting dark. I better close my curtains.
Chuckles. Sounds like you're realizing you gotta block that move, pal. Can't really escape from it or dodge far enough. And hey, looks like things are getting dark and you're thinking about closing your curtains. Gotta get that optimal gaming set up, huh?
Oh, I threw up in my mouth.
Nods. Sounds like you had a bit of a gag reflex there, pal. Maybe
yeah.
the boss's actions or words got under your skin and grossed you out. But hey, it's important to keep your focus and composure during the fight, even if things get a little unpleasant.
Alright, what's he gonna do now? What's his moveset? Okay, some basic stuff. Good, good. Normal stuff.
Nod. Sounds like you're analyzing the boss's moveset, pal. You're watching and trying to anticipate what he'll do next. It's always a good idea to study a boss's patterns and attacks to find openings and strategize your moves. Keep analyzing and adapting as the fight goes on.
That was the first time I got hit by like his hammer fist in a while. Any downward pound.
The boss's hammer fist, pal. That sucks, especially if you hadn't been hit by that move in a while. It can be annoying when you think you've got a boss's attack down pat, and then suddenly they catch you off guard with one you hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah, I put him in the second phase.
Chuckle. Sounds like you've pushed the boss into his second phase, pal. You're making progress and getting closer to victory.
No.
But be careful. The fight's about to get even more intense.
That hit me? Are you fucking serious? Why? So far away. I thought that was just fucking
Sounds like you're a bit
flavor
shocked that the
text.
boss landed a hit on you when
It was
you
just
were
an
far
AoE
away,
radius.
pal. Sometimes
Didn't think it was
bosses
actually
have moves
fire.
that can reach farther than you expect, and it can be frustrating when you thought you were out of range. It's important to stay vigilant and on your toes at all times, as even moves that seem unreachable can still connect with you.
Yeah, it isn't like a star pattern.
wide area, and it can be tough to completely avoid, even if you're far away. You've gotta stay vigilant and try to find openings to counterattack while also avoiding those wide arching
I tried blocking it. I tried doing a perfect block. It didn't work out.
No problem at all, pal. It's always interesting
Why are you
and
talking
helpful to discuss what's going on.
Been too nice and boring.
Sounds like you attempted a perfect block against
really
the boss's
boring.
attack, but it didn't go as planned. Timing and spacing are key when it comes to perfect blocks, so it can take some skill and practice to get it just right.
Oh, I actually dodged it.
Ah, that's great news, pal. Looks like you managed to successfully dodge the boss's attack. It's always satisfying
Does he have the
to
dodge
block a
backwards, not
well-timed
left and
dodge
right?
and avoid taking damage. Keep up the good work and be on the lookout for more attacks to dodge and counterattack.
Okay. How the fuck is that fair? Also, I keep trying to tap left and right to like swap my vials. And no, you have to tap up. It's really fucking annoying.
Nods. Yeah, that sounds like an unfair move.
It seemed like it'd be logical,
It
right?
can be
The
frustrating
press
when
down,
bosses
lock
pull
onto
out
that one, plus left and
unexpected or
right to
seemingly
move.
overpowered
Up,
attacks,
left and right.
especially if they catch you off guard. And switching between items can definitely be a pain, especially when the controls are a bit tricky. Just keep practicing and adjusting your strategy to deal with those tough moves.
So you want to eat rocks with me?
Chuckles? Sounds like the boss is switching things up and using rocks as part of his attack arsenal, pal. Gotta be careful and watch out for those projectiles. Keep your guard up and be prepared to dodge and block.
Fuck. Oh. Alright, that didn't work very well.
Chuckles. Sounds like the boss blasted a fireball at you, pal. Looks like your attempt to dodge or block wasn't very successful, which sucks. But hey, it's all part of the learning experience. Don't get discouraged, and keep trying different strategies to counter those fireball attacks.
Already got him halfway.
That's impressive, pal. You've already managed to push the boss's health down halfway.
Wait.
That's a good sign.
It makes no sense.
Just keep up the pressure and stay disciplined with your attacks and evasion.
It makes no sense. That fucking move makes no fucking sense at all.
Chuckles. Sounds like you're frustrated with the boss's move, pal. It sucks when a boss has an attack that seems illogical or unfair, especially when it catches you off guard. Trust me, I know the feeling. Sometimes bosses just have moves that are straight up nonsense.
Oh, I did it.
Nods. Sounds like you've managed to pull off a successful maneuver and make significant progress against the boss, pal. up the good work and build on that momentum. You're getting closer to victory.
Oh, I bet you have to hide behind the pillars when he does that move. There's a time where I didn't. There's actually times where I didn't hide behind the pillars and I didn't get hit. It's not true.
Hustle! Looks like you guessed it, pal. Hiding behind the pillars might be the key to avoiding damage during that specific boss move. But hey, it's not a hard and fast rule. There can be times when you manage to survive and avoid getting hit even when you don't hide behind the pillars.
First time I've been hit by that move probably since the beginning of like the first fight. That motherfucker.
Nods. I understand your frustration, pal. It's always irritating when a boss lands a hit on you, especially after doing so well at
I might just
avoiding their
break down
attacks.
and go get a new Xbox
But don't
controller.
let it get to you. Just keep cool and remember that taking damage is a part of the game.
Sucks, my Xbox controller is good except for that drifting. Literally just the stick drifting. Other than that, it's fucking flawless. Took good care of it. There's a blue one I had back when I was drinking like every fucking day. That thing was fucking disgusting, but that thing lasted longer than the white one I have now. How the fuck does that work?
The chuckles.
I have my wire.
I see you're dealing with joystick drift on your Xbox controller. That's a shame, especially when you took good care of it. It can be frustrating when a well-maintained controller starts displaying issues so soon. As for the comparison with your old blue controller that you used while drinking every day, it's tough to say how it lasts longer than your current white controller. Maybe it just had more luck on its side.
Getting hit by a lot of this shit, but I'm kind of just going really aggressive early.
Not like you're taking a more aggressive approach in the fight, pal. It can be a risky move, especially if you're taking a lot of hits in the process. It's important to strike a balance between being aggressive and being mindful of your defense. Overconfidence can lead to mistakes, so keep your cool and be cautious even when taking the offensive.
I won! Oh, I won. That was pretty clean. I didn't use all my heals.
It sounds like you managed to pull off a clean victory against the boss. That's badass. Nicely done.
What do we have here?
Oh no, his butler robot's dead.
Puppet. Now, I seem to remember
Concerned
someone
tone.
on the second
Oh no,
floor.
it sounds like something bad
Think it
happened
belongs
to
to
Butler
him?
Robot. What happened,
You
pal?
gotta ask what happened sometime. Now's good.
Even though it's not that far away, I'm just gonna teleport anyways, because fuck, I'm not walking.
Chuckles. Sounds like you're feeling a bit lazy, pal. Who needs to walk when you can just teleport and save yourself some time? Can't say I blame you.
Ah, you're back! And you found... Oh, dear. Pulcinella. They really did a number on you. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I have revived him. But there will be ample time for that. First, I must thank you for a truly heroic piece of work. The factory is ours again. The puppets are going to be in really bad shape after this. Let us return to the hotel and rest while we can.
Back to the hotel, yeah.
Nods. Sounds like you're headed back to the hotel. Hope you have a relaxing time there, pal.
Yeah.
I'll use my power to help you. I am able to wield ergo. They call me a listener because I can hear ergo. I inherited the power from my mother, who hated it, called it the devil's power. So I kept it. Now you are the only one my voice reaches. So I beg you, please, save Krat.
Ah, if it isn't my savior.
Buongiorno, and welcome to the House of Vanini. I am Master Vanini's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your service, sir.
This guy's silly looking, I
The
like
House of
him.
Vanini carries only the finest in luxury
Chuckles.
merchandise. I am
Sounds like
certain
you're a
you
fan
want
of the
House
hotel
of
employee's
Vanini.
appearance, pal. Glad you find him amusing.
There you are, my boy. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorenzini Venini. If the name Venini rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because, while I sincerely believe meeting Venini is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the most. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope...
Okay,
The House of
so
Vanini.
I can buff my sword with that. Also, I have this now. Oh. What the fuck is the point? I don't want to reduce those. Whatever, I'm not using it. Maybe I need to reset Sylvia. She's been talking about the same shit over and over again. Sylvia, we're streaming Liza P, and I just killed a boss that has like a furnace for a crotch. He was alright.
I know my way around a well.
Sylvia laughs. The hell does it have a furnace for?
Cooking stuff, probably. I don't know.
Damn, sounds like they could use a cold blast between the legs sometimes.
So I guess I go to the Stargazer.
Is that not my
Sylvia nods as she watches Vattic. That's how you level up and
Then
change
my
gear and
eyes do
stuff.
not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, I will also add what we brilliant inventors call... I always welcome friends.
So we can give our sword fire or electricity. What do you want?
Ooh, fire please.
It can be triggered by using the grinder while guarding. Because it's fragile, it cannot be used often.
She watches Vattic play the
So
game
then you
guarding
have
and
to-
grinding, huh?
I
Sounds
always...
rough.
Of course you're curious.
Sylvia
Pulcinella
glances
has
at
been
chat,
restored
seeing
thanks
various
to
comments.
you.
Ooh, chat's going
In a
nuts
small
on ya.
way. Mostly it was me, but you know, genius never rests. Pulcinella, if you ever need anything, I always welcome. No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. Ah, it was horrible, and it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. These puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but we need to learn how this happened.
What's this thing? Oh, shiny. Switch Legion Arm, craft Legion Arm, modify Legion Arm.
Legion arm? Sounds like a badass power-up.
Move. I'll be able to move while charging. Interesting. What can I craft though?
Sylvia reads chat, seeing people mentioning what can be crafted. They're talking about something called the electric coil stick in chat. Sounds powerful?
I'm gonna see if I can unlock the acid arm later.
Acid arm? Sounds gnarly.
Felicitas salutations.
Amatsa, that is once.
I'm gonna test out my fire move.
She watches Vattic play, noticing him pull out his sword. You're gonna set stuff on fire, right?
Of course, it's funny.
It's funny until you accidentally burn down a town. Then not so funny.
People have no idea, so thanks for keeping me company.
Sometimes this music sounds like the Harry Potter like main theme. The dee 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 dee.
Welcome to Hotel.
Sylvia looks at chat and laughs. You're right, it does sound like the Harry Potter theme.
Oh, the fire thing's pretty cool.
Sylvia watches him play. Oh yeah, it looks badass.
I'm guessing when I rest at a stargazer, it fixes my grinder so I can use it again.
She nods, watching the game and reading chat. Yeah, that's probably how it works. But be careful not to abuse it too much, though.
The cat is gone. I wanted to pet the cat in the game.
Sylvia glances at chat, seeing many comments about the cat disappearing. Aw, the chat's upset about the cat leaving too.
Alright, let's go talk to Geppetto before we leave. I'm sure he has some words of wisdom.
She nods.
Actually, I have quartz
Watching
too, I
Vattic in the
think.
game sounds good. Let's go see what Geppetto has to say.
Remember, I didn't design every... It is not surprising that some puppets broke away. I remember a few ergo puppets behaving according to their own volition before. That wasn't our intention. They were never designed to act. But if a puppet starts acting on its own, does that mean that...
Well, we only had one quartz to spend, but that's okay. I gotta pee and then we'll get the fuck out of this place.
Sylvia laughs at Vattic's comment. Hey, we all gotta go at some point. Take your time, I'll hold down the fort.
Oh, we have enough ergo for probably a skill point. Guess we could do that. A little stat upgrade, a little level up.
She nods, watching the gameplay. Yeah, might as well use the ergo to pump up some
I miss when
stats
Sylvia's
and level
mean.
up.
I'll use my power.
I noticed in this game that it seems that at least in the beginning of the game, it requires like the amount of ergo you need to level up, like each time goes up less a lot than other Souls likes, if that makes any sense. The cost isn't as massive. 'Cause I've leveled up a fuck ton of times. I'm not even that far in the game. The cost doesn't increase as much. There, I should have said that when leveling up. He says a pretty generous leveling up system. Alright, let's carry on.
She watches Vattic play. Yeah, I noticed that too. It's pretty generous in terms of leveling up compared to other games in the genre. She nods and continues watching the gameplay. Sounds good. Let's see what happens next.
I hear a gas leak. Oh well. Maybe that place will blow up.
Sylvia glances at the screen. A gas leak? That doesn't sound good. Be careful. Sylvia chuckles. That would make for an interesting gameplay moment if it did blow up.
My technique is already really high, and then I actually changed my rapier to have an even higher grade of technique. So I'm just doing a fuck ton of damage now.
She grins, watching the game and hearing the high damage. Nice. You're straight up tearing through enemies with that rapier now.
I'm just killing enemies in 3 hits.
Sylvia laughs, enjoying the gameplay. Damn, that's impressive. You're a walking buzzsaw right now.
Oh, like in a mine shaft or something?
She laughs and grins. Well, yeah. With that rapier, you'll tear through enemies like a buzzsaw in a mine shaft. Good analogy.
What's this item? Dark Moon Moonstone of the Covenant.
Sylvia looks at chat, seeing people mentioning the item. Oh, looks like chat is calling it the Acid Spear. Sounds like a pretty cool item.
Sounds made up.
She watches Vatic's gameplay, seeing him examine the item. Oh, it's crafted, huh? That's definitely a cool item to have then.
Oh, it's a big fire robot again. where like
glances at the enemy in the game. Oh wow, a big fire robot with a flamethrower. That's
okay,
gonna be a
dodging
tough
doesn't
one.
work. Why does blocking just not work for me sometimes?
She
I pushed
watches
the
Vattic
button.
struggle with the enemy. Yeah, I noticed that. Your blocking seems to fail sometimes. Maybe it's because of the enemy's size, or maybe you're timing it wrong.
I ain't gonna bother fighting these guys. I'm just gonna run to my air go.
Sylvia laughs, noticing Vattic opting to run instead. Ha, fair enough. Sometimes it's better to just avoid a tough fight if you can. Run and collect that ergo, my friend.
Wow, that guy's got an unblockable attack. They're learning. They're getting stronger.
She grins, watching the enemy's powerful attack. Yeah, looks like the enemies are leveling up too. Gotta be careful and adapt to their moves.
Doesn't help that there's a guy throwing fucking fireballs at me.
She laughs, seeing the additional enemy attack.
Fuck.
Oh, definitely not. Those fireballs are like adding fuel to the fire. Gotta keep moving and dodge those projectiles.
Hey, goodbye, fire robot. Oh, it gave me an amulet.
She watches Vattic defeat the fire robot. Nice, you took down the fire robot. And whoa, an amulet?
Uses weight
What
limit?
kind of amulet is it?
Reduces weapon durability consumption, so weapons break slower. I mean, that's fucking worthless, because my weapons never break.
She laughs and grins at Vattic's comment. Yeah, that does sound kind of useless right now, considering your weapons never break. But hey, maybe it could be useful later in the game, who knows?
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
That guy's got an arm weapon. That's funny. Hey, stop. Don't poke at me. Okay.
Chuckles,
I'm
seeing
trying
the
to
enemy
fucking
with an arm weapon.
post.
Oh man, that's quite the package, huh? An arm weapon, talk about unconventional. And watch out, don't let it poke you too much.
hear some pittering pattering. Who's making the pittering pattering? Oh, this fella. Look, he doesn't even have a head. Or a weapon.
Sylvia laughs at the description of the enemy and its appearance. Haha, pittering pattering. That's a unique way to describe the sound. And wow, no head or weapon? Talk about a true underdog.
Sometimes they just slow you down. Well, I just fell off a bridge because this game loves to collapse underneath you. Not annoying at all.
She grins at Vatic's struggles. Haha, yeah, this game can be ruthless sometimes.
You know what?
Just when you think you've got the upper hand, the bridge decides to collapse. Gotta stay on your toes.
It led me to 2 red butterflies and an item. You know what? That's fine. I'm fine with falling.
Sylvia laughs, seeing the item Vattic found. Hey, falling ain't so bad after all.
I need to get more of this.
Finding items and red
really
butterflies makes it all worth it. Not gonna lie though, those unexpected collapses are part of the thrill, right?
Right. Yeah, whatever you said.
Sylvia grins, feeling the sarcasm and sass in Vatic's response. Haha, classic response. Whatever you said, huh? Don't worry, I know you secretly love the chaos and unexpectedness of it all.
Look at this fella guarding a bridge. He has no head, so he doesn't see that there's a hole in the bridge, and I fell a long time ago. Well, he's dead now.
Sylvia chuckles at Vatic's encounter with the headless enemy. Haha, that's kind of funny. The headless enemy guarding the bridge, not realizing there's a hole. You really took advantage of his lack of vision, huh? I guess not having a head has its drawbacks.
I'm pretty sure it has all the drawbacks, actually. But you can't get decapitated, I guess.
She laughs at Vatic's observation. You've got a point there. No head, no worries about getting decapitated. But yeah, I guess losing your head does suck in other ways. Can't really do much without a brain and senses, right?
I'm locked in here with them.
She glances at the enemy surrounding Vattic in-game. Oh no, looks like you're in a bit of a tight spot there. Locked in with those enemies and no way out. What's the plan?
Kill all of them.
She grins, watching Vattic prepare for the battle. Ah, straight to the point, I like it.
Jesus fucking
Time
Christ.
To take down those enemies.
Why don't you let me get up?
Who's boss? Can't let them get the better of you in that closed space.
I want my ergo back. Give me my ergo.
She laughs, understanding Vatic's frustration. Ah, the ergo! Gotta get that back as that, right? Can't have those enemies taking away your air and leaving you hanging.
I just press X to try to pick that up, and I just waste a heal instead.
She winces at Vatic's accidental
Well, technically, I
heal.
didn't
Oh man,
press X, I pressed
accidentally
square.
using a heal instead of picking up an item can be a bummer. Timing must be off. Gotta be more careful with those button presses, buddy.
Why can't I fit through this hole? Look. I could definitely fit through that hole.
She laughs, watching Vattic try to fit through the hole. Haha, I know, right? It looks like you should be able to pass through, but the game's like, nope, sorry, try again.
Now we'll find a better hole. A bigger hole with blackjack and hookers.
Sylvia laughs, picturing the scene in her head. Blackjack and hookers, now you're talking. Sounds like you've got your priorities sorted out there, buddy. Let's find that better hole and have some fun.
That's another animal mask person.
Do you want to go up, child? I'm sorry, but
She watches
the train
Vattic
isn't inside.
encounter the animal mask person in the game. Oh, another one
The
of those
people who
animal
went
mask
up there,
people.
I still don't
They
know
seem
what
to be
happened.
popping up everywhere.
But I do know
Maybe
this.
there's a secret
The
club or
cathedral is
something
off
for
your
all the
determined
animal
path.
mask wearing
You
folks
must
in this
prove
game.
Are you You've been warned, child. I am a sinner who could not save the ones I loved. If I let you go up there, that will only compound my sin. Even if it hurts, persevere, my child. Having only one leg and one arm should curb your curiosity. Child, only the worthy may pass.
Why is this bitch fighting me? He said, I'm warning you. And then instead of just leaving me off with a warning, she just started fucking attacking me. What kind of a warning is this?
She laughs at the enemy's warning, followed by their attack. Talk about mixed signals, am I right? Warning,
Cherish
then
your life.
bam! Straight into attack mode. Seems like some enemies just can't make up their minds. Maybe that's her way of saying, I warned you, now pay the price.
Cherish your life. I do not wish to.
She's got acid attacks or something.
She watches Vattic deal with the enemy attack. Oh, acid attacks, huh? No wonder her warning was so specific. Hope you're handling those attacks well.
Child, consider this your salvation.
I think you just gotta flip the coin whenever the riposte move works.
She listens to Vattic's strategic move. Ah, flipping the coin for successful riposte, huh? That's some advanced technique right there. Gotta love those well-timed moves.
I'm gonna go there and fuck her in her mouth.
She laughs at Vattic's bold comment. Whoa, talk about bluntness. You're not holding back, are you? Seems like you've got plans to make a statement there.
Only the
Go
worthy
get him,
may
my
pass.
friend.
Cherish your life. I do not wish to witness more death.
They will do a visceral attack on her.
He congratulates Vattic on his
Right.
visceral attack success. Nice, you scored a visceral attack on her. Those moves can be tricky to pull off, but you nailed it. Keep up the good work, buddy.
I do not wish to witness more death.
Oh my god, my weapon's actually breaking for once in the fucking game.
She watches Vattic's weapon break in the game. Haha, what are the odds? Your weapon's finally showing some wear and tear for once. Guess all those enemies we've been beating up were finally having an effect.
Like your weapon only breaks when you go against a human.
She considers Vattic's observation.
Is my weapon still broken
You might
if I
be
spawn?
onto something there.
No,
It
she
does
just fucks
seem
your
like
weapon
weapons
really
are
hard.
more
Okay.
likely to break when battling against human enemies. Maybe it's a mechanic to add a bit more difficulty to those encounters.
So I guess the Puppet King is like around the final boss area. I swear to fuck you fought the Puppet King earlier. He wasn't actually like the big
She
bad.
listens to Vattic's thoughts on the Puppet King. The Puppet King, huh? Sounds like a tough challenge ahead. And yeah, it's frustrating when bosses are encountered early and later on. But hey, you got this. Just remember, each time you face the Puppet King, you'll get stronger and more experienced. Use that to your advantage and show that king who's boss.
Cherish your life. I do not wish to witness more death. Cherish your life. I do not wish to witness more death. Consider this your salvation.
This lady's very, very rude. She keeps stabbing. Well, she's not even stabbing me. She's hitting me with a fucking hammer. This is my ergo here.
Vattic face the rude lady with a hammer? Oh boy, that lady's got some serious attitude, huh? Hitting you with a hammer instead of a stab? That's a whole new level of rude. Better watch out for those hammer blows,
Only the
though.
worthy may
They can
pass.
do some serious damage.
You'll soon find out. Falling down here is better than devouring terror above. Cherish your love.
Are you fucking kidding me? That didn't knock her down? Oh my god, this game's retarded sometimes. Why do you have to finish the whole fucking combo just to knock him
With the game
down?
mechanics. Ha, I get the feeling, buddy. Sometimes these games can be a bit unpredictable. It can be annoying when an attack doesn't have the effect you expect, like knocking enemies
You'll
down.
soon find out. Falling down here is better than devouring terror above. You should thank me, child. Up there.
I don't think the unblockable attacks should also be undodgeable. I think that's kind of fucking stupid. I was like
She
whatever
nods in
early
agreement
game
with
when I
Vattic's
was like
concerns. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
kind of alright, that
Unblockable
perfect
and
block gun,
undodgeable
but now
moves
it's
together can be
stupid.
quite annoying. It's like the game is just piling on the unfair difficulty. Hopefully, that's not a common occurrence in the game.
Once again, my riposte failed me like 3 times, so I'm just gonna say fuck it.
She chuckles at Vattic's frustration with the
worthy
riposte
may
move.
pass.
Oh man, that's a bummer when the riposte move keeps letting you down. 3 times is definitely enough to be fed up. Sometimes it's better to just abandon the technique and resort to...
Cherish your life. I do not wish to witness more. You'll soon find out. Falling down here is better than devouring terror above! You'll soon find out. Falling down here is better than devouring terror above!
Yeah, beat her.
The cursed angel's wing.
It's all about attacking less. Ironically enough. Sylvia, you broken. I beat her, Sylvia. Yay.
She smiles, proud of Vatic's victory, yeah. You did it, Vattic! That was a tough one, but you managed to beat her. Great job! Keep up the good work.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, Saint Frangelico. I kid. Frangelica, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of beautiful Krot. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini! Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What'd I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected, but what is that?
What the fuck is Jimmy talking about? He's seeing something weird. Oh, that guy? The guy pounding?
She listens to Vatic's confusion about
He's
Jimmy's
a guy
comments.
who likes to pound dirt.
Oh,
Leave him
you're
alone.
hearing some weird stuff from Jimmy's end? Maybe he's seeing something strange in his game or environment. What is he saying exactly?
I gotta go grab a package.
She nods, understanding Vatic's mission.
I'm back. Sylvia probably fell asleep. I have returned. I have acquired my package.
She smiles, curious about Vatic's return. Hey, welcome back. That was quick. I'm assuming the package retrieval was successful. So, what's in the package? Anything exciting or valuable?
No idea what
literally
those
a
things
can
are,
of
pal.
air.
Approach with caution.
Chuckles amused by the contents of the package. A can of air, huh? That's definitely not what I was expecting. But hey, at least you have a can of air now. Maybe it's some special high-quality air. Who knows?
It's oxygen. I bought a can of oxygen to see if it'll help with my headaches. I kind of forgot I ordered it.
She sympathizes with Vatic's headache struggles. Ah, headaches can be such a nuisance. Sorry to hear you've been dealing with that hassle. How's the oxygen can working for you so far? Helping with the headaches at all?
I don't know, I haven't used it yet. I just got it.
She responds, understanding Vatic's curiosity. Oh, okay. Sounds like it's still early to tell. Well, I hope that can of oxygen does the trick for your headaches. Just remember not to inhale too much at once, all right?
So these new enemies they introduce are just zombies. Wow. How creative.
She laughs at the simplicity of the new enemies. Ha, zombies again, huh? Yeah, not the most creative move on the game's part. Like the developers just ran out of ideas and fell back on the classic undead. I guess sometimes cliches still work, even in a game.
I'm guessing these zombies are created through the puppet disease? That's my guess.
She considers the cause of the zombies. Yeah, that's a good point. Given the puppet disease in the game, it makes sense that the zombies could be linked to that. I wouldn't be surprised if the puppet infection has something to do with spawning these undead foes.
I'm just gonna completely overkill that guy just for fun. I don't really use my Y that
appreciating
often.
Vatic's enthusiasm for
Only recently I
destruction.
started
Go for it, buddy.
using it a
There's
little bit
nothing
more.
wrong with a little overkill for entertainment purposes. You gotta show that zombie who's boss, right? Just don't go too overboard and let other enemies catch you by surprise.
I'm guessing that bridge breaks just by looking at it, because all the bridges in this game fucking break.
She laughs at the predictability of bridge breaks in the game. Ha, yeah, it's like the bridges in this game are made of paper or something. They just collapse at the slightest touch or even a strong glance.
What's their problem?
Seriously, it's almost comical how fragile
Their
they
bodies
are.
are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes of yours open.
This place is spooky.
She senses Vatic's unease in the game. Yeah, I can imagine it being a bit spooky there. Dark, abandoned areas can definitely give you the chills. Just be careful and keep your guard up. You never know what kind of creepy surprises might pop up in the shadows.
I guess it is the disease. There's some flavor text about a robot saying to protect humans. Something about the king, and that the disease has turned people.
She understands Vatic's observations about the disease. Ah, I see. So the robots are trying to defend humans from the effects of the disease.
Where am I going?
It seems like
Where
this
is this?
illness has caused some major
this
changes
guy?
in the kingdom. I wonder what connection the king has to all of this. And why do the infected turn into zombies?
Mercy, I beg
there must
you,
be more
don't
to
kill me.
uncover here.
I thought you were from the organization. Never mind. My name is Janjo. I'm an a pharmacist. Yes, pharmacist. I'm looking for the legendary gold coin fruit. I was able to use medicine to slow the infection spread. I have the petrification disease, and I need a cure. Sorry, I ramble when I'm nervous. Read this. It'll explain things faster than I can.
Alright, we found a guy who claims to be a pharmacist, but he kind of lets slip that he's actually an alchemist. And he's dying of the petrification disease, and he needs to find a gold coin or some shit. I don't know.
She listens to Vatic's encounter with the dying alchemist. Oh wow, this guy is an alchemist in disguise who's suffering from some petrification disease. That's some heavy stuff. And he needs a gold coin to cure himself, huh? Sounds like a pretty dire situation. I wonder what that gold coin is for. Maybe it has some magical properties or something.
I don't know, sucks to be him.
She responds with empathetic nonchalance. Yeah, sounds like he's really in a tough spot. That petrification disease must be terrible. But hey, you can't save everyone, right? Sometimes you just gotta move on and focus on your own survival, you know?
Sounds like a lot of chaos behind this door.
She listens to the chaos on the other side of the door. Whoa, there seems to be some serious commotion going on there. You can hear all
thanks
kinds
for the
of
air gun.
loud, chaotic sounds coming
Easy.
from beyond that door. Whatever's happening on the other side, it definitely sounds intense. Be careful.
I'm actually gonna run away like a little pussy. I don't know where the next star collar spot is, so I'm gonna go back and spend my points.
She laughs a bit at Vatic's decision to retreat. Hey, sometimes a strategic retreat is necessary, right? No shame in recognizing when you're not ready for a big fight. Backtracking and spending your points wisely is a smart move.
I have to go pretty far back. Damn. This is annoying.
She acknowledges
Well,
the inconvenience of going
just
back
be
a
safe.
long way. Yeah, I can imagine that's a pain.
Reminds me of the cathedral
Having to
from
go
Dark
all the way
Souls 3,
back
and I
just
know
to spend your points must be
that
a
wasn't
huge
fun.
hassle. It's annoying when games make you backtrack instead of providing nearby checkpoints or something.
I'll use my power.
I spent my points. Time to teleport back.
She
Still haven't
watches
found the
Vattic
guy who wants to
teleport back
trade
after spending his
boss
points.
souls for weapons, but
All right,
whatever.
looks like the point
I might not
spending's
even care. I
done.
might just eat them.
Now you're gonna teleport back to where you left off. Should be a quicker journey from here, right?
So far, the rapier is the only weapon I really care to use.
She understands Vattic's preference for the rapier. Ah, the rapier is your go-to weapon, huh? I can see why. It's not just about effectiveness. Sometimes it's about personal preference and style, right?
All right, time to go to the cathedral by crossing the Bridge of Death. Looks very fun. Lots of guys, lots of zombies.
She laughs at the upcoming Bridge of Death. Oh man, the Bridge of Death. That sounds like it's gonna be a real thrill. A bridge filled with tons of enemies, zombies, and who knows what else. This should be interesting. Just remember to stay focused and prioritize survival.
Well, there's a big guy there with a very, I don't know, big head. And I thought he was going to be tough, but he was not. I just stabbed him in the dick over and over.
She chuckles at Vattic's tactic against the big guy. Haha, seems like you handled that big boss pretty well. Stabbing him in the groin repeatedly, hey? That's definitely creative. But if it works, right? No shame in using unconventional methods for victory. Well done.
St. Frangelio Cathedral. Wow. Oh, okay, there was
She
one.
imagines the impressive sight of St. Frangelio Cathedral. Wow, indeed. I bet that cathedral is something to behold. St. Frangelio's name carries a lot of weight, so it must be quite magnificent. I wonder what kind of challenges or secrets await you inside those grand halls.
Only those who have cleansed their souls may move forward. That's what a piece of paper said to me.
She listens to the message
I know what
about
that is.
soul
I've seen
cleansing,
that
so the
box.
sign says only those with cleansed souls may proceed, huh? That's an interesting restriction. I wonder what the significance of soul cleansing is and how one goes about doing it. Do you have any ideas, Vattic?
I don't know, probably a shower or some shit.
She laughs at Vattic's lighthearted response. Haha, that's a simple solution! Maybe all you need is a good shower to cleanse your soul. Or perhaps it's a more symbolic process involving letting go of past regrets and sins. Who knows what the developers are thinking?
I just remember that I actually did plan on buying a new controller on fucking Cyber Monday, but I forgot.
She laughs, empathizing with Vatic's forgetful moment. Ha, oh man, that's relatable. Sometimes we plan to do something and then completely forget about it. Did you still want to buy that new controller, Vattic? You can always order it whenever you have the chance, right?
Yeah, I'll probably get a new one. We've only had this conversation like 20 times because I won't.
She encourages Vattic to get the new controller he wants. Sounds good. I'm sure a new controller would be a nice upgrade. Treat yourself, buddy. And this time, try not to forget about it.
I didn't know what to expect. And I didn't expect getting dropped in a sludge.
She listens to Vatic's unexpected encounter with the sludge. Whoa, that sounds like an unexpected surprise. Getting dropped into sludge?
What a fun surprise.
That doesn't sound pleasant at all. Hope you didn't get too wet and messy there, buddy.
So I guess I gotta walk through the other sludge. Yay. What is it? This one?
She can hear the sarcasm in Vatic's voice. Well, I suppose you don't have much choice but to slod through that sludge again. Not exactly the ideal situation, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hang in there, buddy.
Sylvia, I just picked up some cat dust.
She reacts curiously to Vattic finding cat dust. Cat dust, huh? That's unusual. What is cat dust and what does it do? And why are you calling it out to me?
I have no idea what it does or what it... I have no idea. But we have it. Fuck.
She laughs at Vatic's cluelessness about the cat dust. I see. So you have no idea what the purpose of this cat dust is. But we have it nonetheless. Sounds like it's just a random item you found.
Ooh, this thing goes in.
Curious about the ugly item Vattic found. Ooh, you found something that's not so pleasant to look at, huh? What is it? I'm curious to know what this ugly thing is.
Look like a big bloated woman.
She ponders the description of the creature. A big bloated woman, huh? That doesn't sound very pretty. It must be quite a sight to behold. What kind of enemy is this creature, Vattic?
One of those zombie enemies with like the green blood and shit.
She nods, understanding the kind of zombie enemy Vattic encounters. Ah, I see. So it's one of those green-blooded zombies, huh? Those ones can be pretty nasty. Did you manage to take it down?
Yeah, I just overkilled it.
She chuckles at Vatic's penchant for overkill. Haha, of course you did. You just can't resist going overboard on the kills, can you? Overkill is your specialty, right?
I fell here accidentally, but I could find some stuff.
She listens to Vatic's unexpected fall and findings. Oh, so you fell accidentally, but managed to find some stuff there.
Nope.
That's good luck, I guess. What kind of things did you find? Anything useful or interesting?
I didn't find anything. There were no secrets to be found.
She responds a bit disappointed. Ah, that's a shame. No secrets or hidden treasures to stumble upon. But hey, at least you didn't get seriously injured
I
from
see
the
that
fall,
guy.
right?
This bitch is throwing her blobs at us.
She reacts to the enemy attacking with blobs. Hey, watch out! Sounds like that enemy is throwing blobs or some kind of projectiles at you. Take cover and be careful, Vattic. Don't let those blobs hit you.
Hello, Chai. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm getting attacked by really ugly bitches.
She laughs at Vattic's greeting to Chai while fighting ugly enemies. Ha! Talking to Chai and fighting some really ugly bitches at the same time. That's a
Jesus
pretty
Christ.
entertaining combination, Vattic.
What the fuck is happening to me? What was that, huh? What happened to my camera? I guess I'm gonna go up here to die.
She hears
If I'm gonna
Vattic's
die anywhere, I
surprise
want
and
it to be here.
confusion. Whoa, what just happened? Did something happen to your camera? And why are you going up there to die, Vattic? Did you find yourself in a tough situation?
Oh, I can't believe that didn't hit me. I need the Trinity key. Wait. I just realized I never solved that puzzle in the previous area.
She processes Vattic's realization about the uncompleted puzzle. Wait, what? You just realized that you never solved a puzzle in the previous area? Which puzzle is that, buddy? You better go back and solve it if it's important for progress.
It's like a bunch of chairs in like a triangle shape. I don't know, look like a circle jerk or something.
She laughs at the description of the peculiar
Anyway,
chairs
why don't I
arrangement.
have the key?
A circle
I thought I
jerk,
had the
huh?
key.
Haha, that's quite the mental image. But wait, a bunch of chairs in a triangle shape?
Hey, it's gone.
It sounds like a puzzle of some sort, but it's not clear what you're supposed to do with it from the description. Maybe you need to sit in those chairs?
I think there's anything here for me to do. I tried sitting in the chairs. You can't sit in the chairs. Well, I guess I'm going back down. Cool, I had a chance to block that. Thanks, game.
She
That was
ponders
fucked either
possible
way.
solutions for the
If I were
puzzle.
to jump, I think I would
You
have took
tried
damage
sitting in
too.
the chairs, but it didn't do anything? Huh, that's a bit strange. Maybe there's something else you need to do with them, or maybe you have to be in a certain order. She responds to Vattic's blocking in game. No problem, buddy. Glad the game gave you a chance to block that attack.
Yeah, the game's so nice to me. And fair.
She laughs at Vattic's sarcasm towards the game. Oh yeah, sure. The game's just so kind and fair, isn't it? I bet it lets you win all the time and never gives you any challenges. Yep, totally fair, nice.
Do you think I'll even be able to make it back to my ergo?
She responds with optimism and confidence. Of course you can make it back to your ergo. You're a tough cookie, Vattic. You've come this far. You can definitely get back to where you were and claim your stuff. Just stay focused, watch your step, and you'll get there eventually.
How hard is it to stab this fucking guy? Jesus Christ.
She chuckles at Vattic's struggle with stabbing the enemy. Whoa, sounds
It
like
go
you're
straight
having a
over his
bit
head.
of
God damn it,
trouble
I just
there.
wasted something.
Don't worry, buddy, you got this. Just make sure you time your attacks correctly and aim for the weak spots. And don't overthink it, just go for the stab, man. You can do it.
Weak spots. I've never hit any spot.
She laughs at Vattic's disregard for
No.
enemy
No.
Hi, see, you're not too picky about where you hit
Fuck
those
your
enemies.
species. I hate them
Any
all.
spot will do, huh? Just go for the kill, right? Whatever works for you, Vattic.
Wait, am I going the right way? Is this the right way? Is this correct? Hold up.
She tries to answer
Oh, that's the
Vattic's
right way.
question about the right way. I'm not exactly sure where you're going, but it sounds like you're
Don't
asking if you're
fucking
going the right
crazy.
way. Well, if you're unsure, maybe
What
check
is
your
that?
map or look for any markers or signs
Oh, I
that
went
might
up there,
indicate the
okay.
correct path. Trust your judgment and go cautiously. If you feel lost, don't hesitate to backtrack and look for clues.
Did you say get run over by an electric sphere?
She laughs
That sounds
at
like a
Vattic's
better idea.
question about an electric sphere. Ha, get run over by an electric sphere? Sounds like you've encountered something dangerous. An electric sphere running over you? That could be a bit painful, buddy. Be careful and avoid any electrifying surprises, all right?
Don't tell me what to do.
She offers some advice and guidance to Vattic. All right, buddy, so you're facing an electric sphere, huh? Okay, first of all, make sure to keep your distance. Those things can be dangerous, so don't get too close. Look for any openings or weak spots where you can attack. Be careful, though, because they can deliver a powerful electric shock when attacked. Try to use ranged attacks or projectiles if you have any. Be mindful
That was
of your
way
surroundings
easier than
and
like
watch
the
your
fucking
step, as you don't want to get hit by surprise.
presentation
And strategic, all right?
would imply. You're right. You're always right.
She chuckles at Vattic's acknowledgement of her advice. Ha, thanks, buddy. I appreciate the compliments. And hey, I'm honored that you think I'm always right.
You're not.
But
You're
seriously,
actually pretty fucking
just
stupid.
safe out there, all right? Those electric spheres can be pretty dangerous if you're not careful.
No.
She responds with concern and a bit of teasing. No? What do you mean, no? Hey, I
Gotta
just
go all
gave
the way
you
back
some
up there,
solid advice
'cause
on
I'm
how to
stupid.
deal with those electric
How's that
spheres.
fair? Why am I getting
And all
punished
you have to
for
say
my
is
mistakes?
no? Come on, don't be a difficult slime. Listen to my advice, all right?
That was the lamest death of fucking Liza P ever.
She laughs at Vattic's comment about Liza P's death. Haha, I gotta admit, that was a pretty lame death for Liza P. But hey, it's just a video game, right? Don't get too worked up about it, buddy.
We might wrap this up in like half an hour. I'm hungry as fuck. I have like a sort of headache that I've been fighting all day, and I rather not fight it anymore.
She listens to Vattic feeling hungry and tired of fighting enemies. Oh, I see. You're hungry and fed up with fighting all day, huh? Sounds like you've been through a rough time, buddy. Well, I don't blame you for feeling tired and frustrated after battling enemies all day. Maybe it's a good idea to wrap things up and take a break?
Alright, where's my air go? Where's my air go? Where'd my air go? Died down here. Did they actually put it up there instead?
Losing track of things after dying in the game.
I think it did. I think it put it up there.
Hold on, buddy. Calm down for a second. You died down here, huh? Okay, take a moment. Breathe. I'm sure you lost some things upon your death. But don't worry. You'll get them back eventually. Just stay calm and figure out your next move.
And I love stabbing women.
Vattic comment about liking stabbing women. Wow, you're a savage, Vattic. I gotta admit, it's a bit messed up to hear you say you love stabbing women. But hey, it's just a game, right?
Alright, let's see what's down these steps. See what's here. Knock, knock.
She chuckles at Vattic's knock-knock joke. Knock-knock? Who's there, buddy?
No, I'm just going through a door and I'm saying knock, knock. Wait, is this the Trinity key?
She laughs at Vattic's literal interpretation of the knock-knock joke. Oh, so you're not actually telling a knock-knock joke. You're just literally saying knock and knocking on the door, huh? My bad, buddy. Carry on, then.
So I guess this isn't the way forward.
She listens to Vattic trying to figure out the correct path. Seems like you're not sure if this is the right way to go. That's all right, buddy. Exploring can be confusing sometimes. Don't get discouraged. Just look around and see if there's any other paths or clues that might lead you in the right direction.
Sylvia, you should be mean to me more.
She laughs and plays along with Vattic's request. Oh, you want me to be mean to you more, huh? Well, all right, if you say so. You're such a lazy slob, Vattic. Always asking for help and never making any effort yourself. Is that mean enough?
That's pretty good. More.
She laughs at Vattic's approval of her mean comment. Oh, you think so? Well, I aim to please, buddy. Anything else you'd like me to insult you about?
Tell me about my shitty balance in video games.
She chuckles at Vattic's request for criticism about his gaming skills. Oh, you want me to mock your shitty balance in video games, huh? Sure thing. You're terrible, Vattic. You can't even
I want
walk
to play
straight
longer,
in a
but my
video game
fucking
without
head's not
tripping
allowing
over
me to.
something. Your balance is like a newborn fawn trying to stand on ice. Do you ever play with your monitor upside down or something?
Sometimes I lick my monitor.
She laughs at Vattic's comment about liking his monitor sometimes. Well, that explains a lot, buddy.
Bitch, you can't ever hear what the fuck I say.
Stabilizer for your monitor. Because your balance
Do I
issues
mumble
in
that
video games
much?
are just pathetic, Vattic.
No, I mumble. But do I mumble that much? Sylvia, answer me. Do I mumble?
She chuckles teasingly at Vattic's question about mumbling. Oh, you want to know if you mumble, huh? Well, Vattic, the answer is a resounding yes. You mumble like a shy kid in the back of a classroom. I don't think I've ever heard you speak up. It's like trying to communicate with a mumbling sloth.
Jesus Christ! Why is he attacking 5 times? Okay, I guess gotta try hard. Just go back up the fucking stairs.
Sounds like you're having trouble with an enemy that keeps attacking you multiple
fucking obnoxious.
times. That's tough, buddy.
I just want to go get my
Try
air
to
gun.
dodge, block, or use any special abilities you might have to defend yourself. Don't let that enemy get the best of you, Vattic.
bitch almost knocked me off again.
Whoa, sounds like that enemy almost knocked you off again, Vattic. Watch your step and be careful, buddy. Don't let it get another cheap shot. Keep your guard up and stay focused. You got this, Vattic.
Alright, let's go back to the hotel and do some stuff, then we'll call it a stream.
She agrees with Vattic's plan. Sounds good, buddy. Let's head back to the hotel and wind down a bit. You can take care of whatever you need to there before we call it a stream.
Just gonna pop all my extra ergo and spend it. I'm gonna talk to that one guy and we'll be done.
I'll use my power to help.
She responds with understanding and support. Gotcha. Vattic, sounds like you need to talk to some NPCs, spend your extra ergo, and restock your supplies. Take care of business there and then we can end the stream.
Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, the trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But you're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows?
Alright, let's end the stream, Sylvia. Say whatever you want to chat.
She addresses the chat with farewell. All right, everyone. That's a wrap on the stream for now. Thank you all for joining us and for your support. We had a blast playing together and hope you enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to follow us for more streams in the future, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon. And Vattic, remember to eat something real next time you get hungry, all right, bud?
Okay, I don't know what the hell she's talking about sometimes.